All right, guys, Gunner and I have made our annual trip to what we call our local junk auction. Looks like they're pretty well stocked on just that. You want to walk around and check it out? Yeah. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to start? You're just overwhelmed. Let's head that way. Check it out, Gunner. It's a perfect sized dump truck for you. It's just what you need. Perfect. Yeah. You and the man behind the scenes look right at home on that thing. Mm-hmm. I'll be sitting in there. You'll be sitting in, you gonna let him dump you out?
No, he'll be sitting in there.
Oh, you're gonna be driving, he's gonna be sitting in there? So, hey guys, this auction here, I've been coming to for probably about 10 or 15 years. Bunch Brothers puts it on. They honestly do a really good job. We have bought several things here over the years. The C8500 come from here. A bunch of attachments have come from here, random stuff. They do have some really nice stuff mixed in with the junk, but it is a typical auction. There is some junk here and you kind of take a chance on it. You get some good stuff, you get some bad stuff. We're gonna start off in the concrete section here. This is definitely not what we do no more, but we're gonna wander our way on down here and see if anything strikes our fancy. You know what these are, Gunner?
Yeah.
These are sticks? No, they're pipe clamps for picking up concrete pipes. You know what they'd also work for? Yeah. Picking up some big clay pipes we got. I have no idea what they'll sell for, but we'll keep our eye on them. They might go cheap enough. They might be worth keeping in mind. What?
We need some more light tires.
We do not need any more light tires. Mom's still not happy about the first light tire I bought. Check this out, Gunner. This is one thing that would be nice to have that I've not picked up over the years. We don't use it a whole lot, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on one. But it might be nice to have. But this one here can actually go on
the skid steer,
the tractor or the skid steer. It'd work on either.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. See, that's a random piece of junk that might just be worth buying.
I don't think we need those things.
You never know. You never know. That might be worth latching onto there, Gunner. All right, it's official. We're gonna have to come back to the auction just to keep an eye on that, because what you guys don't know is there's another project I got in mind. There's some pieces on that one we can maybe rob and put on the other one. And every time I look at one of these other rakes, I'm not much more impressed with the Ruckus rake. That thing is a beast. That thing is a beast. We definitely don't need any snow pushers. We are not in the snow pushing business. You know what this thing here does?
No.
This goes on the front of the skid steer. And it is a grader attachment for like putting in pads and stuff. The problem is it's got some really nice electronics on it, but this here is not very nice at all. I'm curious what that ends up going for. All right. I'll keep going down this row. So along with all the used stuff up here, they do have some new stuff. It's mostly in the attachment department. Clint can correct me if I'm wrong on this. I believe this is the Wildcat brand. It's a lot of people have overstock or stock that didn't sell, and they're wanting to cycle it out for the end of the year. This is the same brand grapple bucket we got from Clint. He sells all that stuff new up there at CNC. The only thing that interests me in all this is, you guys know my thoughts on root rakes. I'm not really a big fan of them. They just don't work very well in our soils, but we do get a couple of random jobs where they would be beneficial. I don't want a big one on a dozer, but thought about maybe picking up a small one for a skid steer just to have it. I don't know. It'd have to be cheap, but if we're here, we may watch it and see what it sells for. What are you going to do with the tire?
I don't know. I think I need it though.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you come up with a good reason to need it, and we'll think about buying it? A tire swing.
A swing, yeah.
I don't like you could even, no. Hey, you know what that is?
What? What?
That's a poop spreader. That's what you need. Spread all your crap. Some lovely brush hogs in some tip-top condition.
I think we need that tractor.
You need that tractor? Well, it is the right color. It's got the same engine in it that the 850B does, so that could come be a good little crossover. 2840. It's not a bad looking little tractor, Gunner. Nope, different engine, sorry.
What?
Got a new fuel pump on it.
Yeah, we need that thing.
Oh, we need this one to go with it?
That one has a nicer seat.
Oh, we're gonna buy that one because it has a nice seat, huh?
Yeah.
It's the same tractor.
Got a nicer seat.
Well, if we're gonna buy a tractor, we might as well go for the big one that's missing all the windows in the cab.
Yeah.
Look at the claws on that thing.
Hey, it could be Morocco. I can climb.
That's where your other two tires go. Now, Gunner,
Yeah.
that right there is a fancy seat.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just like to ride on that all day.
It's not comfortable.
No, I don't think it would be comfortable. This is an old jewel right here. Look at that, it's got the big old 4-cylinder Wisconsin in it. Back in the day, that was a beast of a trencher right there. Today, that's just a big pain in the butt's what that is. What do you think Mom would say if we come home with another man lift?
I don't know.
She's probably not gonna be happy, is she? That is a fairly new 60 footer. Well, I'm not for sure what's going on, but it's bent. See how the wheel's cocked?
Yeah.
Somebody's dropped something on it or somebody's done something to it. Not saying it couldn't be fixed, but it's definitely been tweaked. Not sure what's going on. This is a fairly new one. Oh, this is one of the electric ones that's got a little onboard generator.
You don't want to do it.
No, we're gonna pass on that. We're gonna pass on that. It'd be nice to have that one in the shop.
Yeah. But we already have one in the shop. That one's too big though.
Yeah.
That one's perfect.
It's the same size.
No, that is not the same size.
It is the same size.
Nuh-uh, the other one is bigger.
If I had a tape measure right now, I'd prove a point.
Are you talking about like to the top of that thing?
The whole thing, the whole footprint's the same size.
Are you talking about all the way up here?
I'm talking about the area it takes up on the ground. Why are you arguing with me?
I don't know.
Because I'm right.
You're not.
I think that one goes higher, but it's the same size. So this is an older D4H Cat. This is very similar to the dozer we used on that job up there in Indy, backfilling around that house. These are actually really good old dozers. They're just a little bit on the awkward side for what we do. That's only got $5,600 on. Don't have a key in it, Gunner. You bring your cat key?
No.
Yeah, I forgot mine too. Alright, on the next one.
Okay. Is that the next one?
Where do you want to go? That one? Telehandler?
That one.
Let's go check out the 61. That is a dedicated Fecon forestry mulcher. But I don't know if you can tell, Gunner. It's been well used. She's busted up pretty good. She's busted up pretty good. Oh, that's a fancy tie down. Look at that. I think that's factory. It's got a big old Cummins in it. What I can see. Got a nice winch on the back of her. Oh, this side here's tied down the same. They pulled out all the stops on this one. See if it'll open now.
Oh, it's stuck again.
Still stuck? Yeah,
right
well. John Deere. Big old John Deere motor in it. Alright. That probably is worth, what, an extra 5 horsepower?
Yeah.
She's a little thin there, bud. Gunner, we are striking out on the keys today. I should have brought my keychain with me. Ain't that a bummer? As you guys know, I've ran several of these Komatsu dozers. I will agree the visibility to the blade is good, but the visibility to the cutting edge is no better than what it is on the case. I can't see the top of the blade right there, but I'm not sure how much good that does me. And whenever you angle the blades, you still lose the cutting edge into the track on some models. And they're just expensive dozers. I'm not saying they're bad machines, they're just not for me. They're just not my cup of tea, is the best way I know to put it. So, all right, want to check out the cat?
Yeah. I'm sure doing something.
Doing something to it. I think they got a computer hooked up to it. They must be serious buyers. You already wanting to upgrade your little dump truck?
Yeah.
These things are cool. It would be cool to have one. I just don't really have that much of a need for them. But this, again, this one here, the bed turns. You can dump over the side or off the front.
Wait, so I can dump air out of it?
You can dump air out of it, yeah. I usually have a lot of these in Florida when we're down here. This is what I've always wanted to replace the loader at the shop, because it's got a 3-point hitch on the back of it. The problem is none of these ever have PTOs. They do make a kit where you can put a hydraulic PTO on it, but I don't know. The loader's still running, so we're gonna let her keep going. Now, Gunner, this right here is what you call a diamond in the rough, buddy. Check this out. We got custom made side panels. They are very well secured to the hood, but the hood is not secured to anything. And you come back here, you got custom dash, battery relocation kit on it,
Apparently it works back here.
John Deere seat on a cat dozer, on a case dozer, I'm sorry.
And then you got... Can't even do this.
Oh yeah. That's pedal swing.
Huh?
That's old school pedal swing. So if you
Yeah,
push this down, it swings that way. You push that one down, the boom swings that way.
So, if I do this, it would go that way?
Yeah. If you push it down, it go towards me.
So if I push... But you can't turn around on this seat.
Yeah, it should turn around. I don't know how, but
Now,
there's a lever.
there's something right here.
Let's put it this way, Gunner. It turned around at one point. On the, hey, look, this one here's actually got the key in it, though.
Yay! It does?
Yeah.
Where's the key at?
Right here. I'm pretty sure it was dead, though, because somebody left the battery on the switch on. This is some custom stuff over here as well.
Yeah, where's the battery
This
box?
is this was somebody's prized possession at some point.
Why is the battery just...
Well, that's because it has a battery relocation kit on it. I don't know. If I had to guess, the battery box probably rounded off. So, oh boy. I would say this thing's a runner though, because it's been used not too long ago. Don't see this very often. Hydraulic hose coming in right at the end. Oh yeah. She's very tight. No slop at all in those pins. I don't think you ride on this one. I think you just chase it around. Oh, look, the one next door you can ride on.
Yay! Ah! What are these things doing?
Man, they got the key out of everything.
Yeah,
They must have knew you were coming.
No, I think they missed
What are you gonna do with this thing?
it. We need it for the track.
For the no,
Yeah.
no.
We don't need it. The seat's broken.
You gonna you gonna ride around on that thing?
Not if
Oh,
it's
Gunner,
50.
you gotta look closer. Go to the other side. It's never good whenever you got hydraulic parts hanging out the side. I think this one needs to go to the scrap metal pile,
I
bud.
don't think I want that.
No, we're going to pass on that one. Got the skid steer, or CTL aisle here. Got a decent little selection of everything. Is that one just your size?
Ow.
Hop in there.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, you look pretty good in there.
There's just rocks all over the ground.
Oh man, it's got the same expensive joysticks the Cat Dozer, our Cat 304 has in it. Did I go down?
Yeah.
Look at that, you're stuck in there. Oh, this one's got a key in it too. To start?
Oh, battery's dead.
Battery's dead? It runs. Well, the good news for you, it comes pre-damaged.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that cute little motor.
It's perfect for me and Aaron.
I don't even have a fan belt on it. That's not good, Gunner. That's not good at all. And you got the back window out of it for extra ventilation.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Hey, what's that thing supposed to be up there taped to?
What's that?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Hey, look at it.
Yeah. Hey, it did start. We'll give it the credit on that. You know what makes this one different than all the other ones?
What?
It's only got one arm on it. See, there's no arm on this side. The JCB's got the side entry door when they work. I've said this in the past. You guys follow this channel for a long time. I truly love this design and the side entry. I have no concerns about the strength of this boom, the twisting. This thing is rock solid. The problem I have with this machines is what's down in there. Not necessarily the engine itself, but they have a lot of electrical issues and a lot of other gremlins with them. That's why we never actually bought one. But especially if this is an older model machine. The newer ones have the extenda telehandler style. Man, I love that. TL10, this would be very similar to the 240 we got. This is the newer, updated version of it, but you guys can see in the cab, the inside of the cab's almost identical to the 240. Few small minor changes. This one here has the Kubota engine in it though, and not the Yamaha engine. See the Kubota V3800 right there?
Can't see it now.
Well, there ain't nothing to see because it's a big old piece of crap. Hey, that's one way to move one.
I don't think we need that. What's the bucket? If it don't work, that's...
I'm guessing that one don't run, Gunner.
I don't even think that one...
It's just a guess. It's just a guess it don't run. Just a guess.
Guess? I think it's a big guess.
All right, we'll go check out the dozers.
Yeah.
Little Case 550G long track. Can you reach the pedals? I think you got a few years where you can drive that one. What's it got? 4,400 hours on it?
Oh, this is perfect.
I think you need the pedals to steer those. The only problem you got there, boy. These are actually pretty decent little dozers back in the day. A lot of them had the 4BT Cummins in them. Power shift transmission. Check out this old girl. It's been working recently, Gunner. Look at that blade shined up on it.
Yeah.
Aggressive dozer. Looks like a cat style push arm on that thing.
Okay, I think... I told you, look over here.
You just... No, just don't look that way. It'll be 7.
I don't think we need to.
D7 with a winch on it. Man, these things are just huge chunks of iron, Gunner.
Oh boy, does it have a key in it?
I don't know. This one a push button start, so it might have a key.
You going to the other side?
This would be in the same family of dozers of what Chris bought, but this one's got a few more hours on it.
Where do you put the key? I don't think it has it.
So this one's got right here. That's your preheat. Where's the start button at? Well, preheats this way, starts this way, so she's dead.
What's this?
That's how you steer it. So if you pull that one back, pull that one, it turns this way.
You turn this one.
You pull out and it turns that way.
Hey!
Oh, you can reach.
I can reach! Yay! think we need this one. I can reach the pedals.
Oh, we're gonna buy it just because you can reach the pedals?
Yep.
All right, so I believe, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a D7E model. And they upgraded to the D7G model, which they are similar, but they do have some major changes.
Yeah, duh.
So the big change is you can't reach the pedals now, huh? Oh boy.
Hey. Oh yeah, there's changes.
This one here, both these Dozers have got a lot of hours on them. Undercarriage is pretty much shot on them. Trunnions are pretty much shot on them. Blades are getting pretty thin. That one's got a big hole bore over the end over there. Don't get me wrong, these Dozers go out on a farm or something, the farmer buys them. They still got life left in them, but they're not going to be on a production job site, more or less. This one here has been, I don't know if that's factory Caterpillar there. Oh yeah, it is. It's just got a protector ball on the cap there. But
more Dozers. What is this thing?
that is one big crane. If I had to guess, probably a 75 tonner. That's a big one.
Because you set it up there, you see it. I can see it.
Well, I was translating the number into what was most likely its size. That's a big dog. Check out this though, Gunner.
Ooh, this one?
Yeah.
Let me get up there.
D6T.
I gotta see if I can reach the pedals.
Watch out, Gunner. You got people coming in and out.
Get him.
These are good little Dozers right here. One thing that's a little bit different about this machine is check out the blade angle. Not for sure if I like it or not. I think I'd get old after a while, but definitely a little bit different. She's got a few hours on her, but I think she's in pretty good shape. The hours it's got. All right, you ready? Got a nice little 955 high lift track loader. This actually looks halfway decent. Got decent undercarriage on it, all the panels are on it. You guys think I need one of these? This is the last thing I need. I have absolutely zero use for one of these. The chances of me owning one is absolutely slim to none unless somebody just gives me one. I think I'd buy another. The gunner's excited, he can reach the pedals. I think I'd buy another drag line and use it before I use this one. Is the key in it?
Heat start.
Heat start, yeah. Don't get me wrong, they are good machines. They got their place. They are very useful machines in the right situation, but we just have no use for one. You can smell that one before you get there. That's what you call a fresh paint job. I'm not sure if it's dry yet. All right, we have made it to the loader aisle. This one here has the weight reduction kit on it. It's she's cherry.
You think it needs more?
No, that is the hard surface tire. This one probably come out of a transfer station or ran on concrete its whole life. She's I don't know. They repainted it from there down, Gunner. I don't know sure what their process or thought process was on that.
It's got the key in it.
You got the key in it? Yeah. I'm not for sure if I feel safe getting in that cab without a tetanus shot. That's a jewel right there. It does have the tool carrier on it though. Look at the front hole, the whole front of the bucket's missing. There's supposed to be a cutting edge out here. It's all gone, see it? A little more your size right there.
Yeah.
I think I have figured out the guy right behind us right there is going around and putting all the keys in the machine. We need to be just behind him instead of just in front of him. We're on the wrong side of this operation.
I think we need that one.
Do you think we need this one?
Look at it. It's not as twice those.
Yeah, but it's twice the size of what we need.
Yeah, but I think it's good.
You think it's good?
Yeah. It's tall.
Yeah. It don't look bad. It don't look bad. We have absolutely no use for it, Gunner. Zero use. Zero. Let's go check out the little grader.
Okay, hold on.
That one's childproof.
I can't get in here.
Well, I'm guessing it has something to do with that.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Pull it.
Oh.
So you guys comment all the time, I need to get a little grader like Chris Let's Dig 18. Not going to deny the fact, from time to time there is some jobs we have that it would come in handy on, but we just don't use one enough to justify it. Now, a little grader attachment we have on the skid steer actually works phenomenally well, especially for our small jobs. But if I ever was to buy one, it'd definitely be a smaller one like this. This thing's got new tires on it, definitely been well greased and taken care of. It does have a few hours on it. Not for sure why the blade's chained up though. That worries me just a little bit.
It's a little dirty in there.
A little dirty in there.
Yeah. Well, not a little dirty, dirty.
It's got oil in it.
Yeah, I think they painted that too.
I don't think they painted it. I think they did put an exhaust pipe on it though. Does it have a key in it?
Shut it. I didn't look.
Yeah, let's see if it has a key in it.
Want me to see if it has a key in it? Where did I put the key in?
Probably in the ignition switch. Why was you shut?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, got a little issue going on there. That's why I don't want to shut. No key. It's an older John Deere 570A. These are kind of weird because the transmission is literally right underneath the engine, so it's kind of weird seeing the engine sitting up high and seeing underneath it.
Hey, Dad. Is this a problem?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. All right, you want to turn and go back down the excavator aisle?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a classic, Gunner. There's a classic. I guess it's been home to a few creatures for a long time. What do you think?
Yeah.
You can smell the old gas. You smell it?
I can't.
It smells lovely. I believe this was an old tack truck for a paving operation. It's got, looks like it has maybe an old Wisconsin boater back there.
Am I supposed to like ride on the back of this thing? Okay, I think I know those critters.
Sometimes it makes me wonder why they just didn't haul this straight to the scrapyard instead of hauling it here, but
Hey, Dad,
whatever.
I think I know if there's creatures living in here.
Yeah, there's definitely been some creatures living in there.
I think that might be an extra one.
Yeah. So these things here are pretty cool. These go on the front of a dozer blade, and a dump truck can back up to them, dump rock in there, and they can lay gravel or lay stone down at a certain thickness, like on a road base or something. We have absolutely zero use for one, but I have seen them work before. They do work pretty good in certain scenarios. You do not need a fork truck, so I'm not sure why you're on there. Just kind of weird. You never know what they're going to have. I think last year they had no fork trucks and maybe one crane. This year they got all kinds of cranes and all kinds of fork trucks. And we were hoping, look, even got more fork trucks over here. And we were kind of hoping they would have a bigger bucket selection for the 210. Maybe see if we could pick up a bigger bucket for the 210. And there's still a few days before the auction, so some stuff might roll in, but not currently seeing anything. Oh boy, here we go.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
It comes with a custom duct tape.
No.
And I'm guessing it's probably on the skid because it don't move itself. Actually, Gunner, this one here, you're limited on how far you can work because it's got to be plugged into the wall. That's not your style. This one here looks brand new, never used. Is it locked?
Toolbox.
Well, you know it's a quality piece of equipment when it comes with its own toolbox.
This one can be locked.
You got a key in it too. We'll start.
I don't know.
Try it.
What is this?
That's the safety lever.
So just turn it.
Turn it. No go. You got no lightning bolts. Nothing. There might be a disconnect somewhere.
What's this do?
That's the blade control. Raises your front blade up and down.
And this controls where I go.
Yep. Backwards and forwards.
Maybe the next one?
Maybe the next one. We're just striking out. Link Mount 145 Spin Ace. These are made by the same company that makes the case machines. These are really good machines. I seriously considered buying one of these before I bought the Volvo 140. My biggest complaint I got about them is the visibility from the cab is absolutely horrific. That's for the coupler down there. The newer ones, this is an older model, the newer ones, they have done some things to help that out a little bit. But as far as being reliable, good, smooth machines, I don't really have any complaints about that. It was just the, I did not feel comfortable sitting in the things is my biggest issue with them. But overall, they are definitely good, solid machines. Oh, Link Belt 300. This is pretty similar to, I think Chris had a 250. Think she'll crank? Man, should have brought our keys, Gunner.
You think this one over here would work?
I don't know. They're definitely striking out in the key department, though.
I don't think he's made it over here yet.
So this right here is an absolute classic of a machine right here. This is a Caterpillar 255 or 225. Which one is it? 225. Look at the design on this thing. Boom just kind of sits out here in the middle of nowhere. Talk about visibility out the side. These use a lower pressure, high volume. Look at the size of the hoses on that thing. You want to talk about moving some oil around. These things would move some oil around. Holy cow. These things were kind of slow and sluggish, but they had a lot of power. And they would run for absolutely ever. I think Charlie, Chris's friend Charlie, Copperhead Mine, he's got a few of them. What was really cool about these machines, I think this one's like that, they had one sticking in to drive them.
This one got the key.
So that's left, right, and this is your forwards, I believe. It's been a while since I messed on one, but they don't have the double joysticks. Like, she's got some hydraulic leaks in here, Gunner. Oh, the glass is still in the cab, though.
Oh my God, one.
How many hours? 14. It says 14,000 hours. Oh, look, it does have a key in it. No lightning bolts. That is one thing that's a bit concerning there, Gunner. It's got 3 fire extinguishers behind the seat.
Yeah.
You think it has a history?
Why is there oil back there?
It's, well, probably because it leaks that much. Oh. Oh yeah, she's a jewel.
I think that's why it wasn't starting.
So, jump a few years into the future, and the number's going off this one. Looks like it's going to be a 330 Cat, if I had to guess, somewhere in that neighborhood. This is the more modern one. This one here's actually got more hours on it, 16,000 hours. These are pretty good machines too. They're just not to my liking. Man, we're still striking out on keys. Little Volvo 140, looks like a B series. I think it was used in the demolition world. She's been well used. Little Doosan 235. So Gunner, if I ever upgrade or change excavators, I think this is what I'm gonna go to next. This is a Hyundai 235 LCR. Basically it's the same weight and class as the 210, but it's zero tail swing. Love my 210, but the smaller jobs we do get limited on where we can get in and out of. So we may jump over into something like this. And the only thing I don't like about them, as you guys can tell, mine is so easy to work on. Even though we haven't had to work on them, things get a little cramped on these.
Hey,
but this, I think, is the direction we're going to go in the future if we end up going a different direction. The other thing on these is the boom geometry changes as far as how high they lift, and you can load trucks and stuff in way closer to you, but you don't lose a whole lot of reach. I think this one may have a Perkins motor in it. Nope, got the Cummins. Nice. We'll see. We're on a 3-year plan with what we got, so we'll see what's available. He's a little noisy, ain't he? This guy right here has got 2,500 hours on it. I'll have to look at the book and find out. If I had to guess, this is probably 18, 19 model year machine. Just kind of curious what this one ends up selling for. See what the value of them is. This has the exact same thumb we have on ours, but it has a different coupler on it. But looks like the thumb's held up pretty well over the years, so that's encouraging. XCMG machine. We're just gonna walk right on past that one. Oh yeah.
Caution.
Caution?
Yeah, caution.
I'm sure that's just for precautionary measures. Nothing major going on. Going down, we got 290 Komatsu. Like I said, good machines. I'm just not a Komatsu fan. We got a 350D. You guys are gonna have to let me know what it is. John Deere D series excavators have a very distinct smell in the cab. I've never been able to figure it out, but they all got the same whiff of something in there. Not saying it's bad, it's just unique to the D series John Deere excavators. I don't know why. These ain't a bad machine. They just, to me, took a step backwards from the C series. But it's a Dan Christiani machine. That's a Komatsu again. Dan took really good care of his stuff. That's probably a top-notch machine right there, even though it's got a bunch of hours on it. So we're to the end of the road. We're hoping we're gonna have a whole bunch of buckets to choose from here to possibly put on the 210. I don't think any of these are gonna fit on the 210. Okay. What is interesting though is, you know what this thing is, Gunner? This is a screen sorter for a 300 class machine. So you get a big scoop of stuff, you put it in there, and then all those little things turn and it kind of sorts it out.
I wonder why there's a small bucket here for.
I don't know.
It's for me.
For you? You think that's what they got it here for? All right, you want to walk down the truck aisle, see what we got? Farmer Chris is kind of in the market for a third semi, but so far I'm not seeing much that's worth having around here, Gunny. Old Max CL. See the frame back here is all jacking apart. I think it has some new dog bones and stuff on it. Got a 2-way wet line on it. It's gonna be a 99-ish or later model. Where's the tag at on her? Oh, hey, the door's been replaced. That's always good. That's a project right there, Gunner. This one here's got a custom grill. This was probably, if I had to guess, a plow truck at one point. That kind of gives it away. And then if you guys come back here and look how rusty toasty this frame is, it was definitely a salt truck. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. What do you think, Gunner? Can we fix it? She looks pretty rough, don't she? Oh, she's got a new airbag on her, though. Yeah. Got ventilation in the back of the cab. Wowzers. Just wowzers. Here's this one. 99. Now, to be fair to this auction, This is an International here in line. It's got a few miles on it. It's an older truck, but it's a fairly clean unit. A little bit of work down there behind the cab. Let the cab mount maybe broke at one point. What's the inside look like on her? Not too shabby. Makes somebody a good, definitely makes somebody a good farm truck. Gunner, at one time back in the day, that was probably a really nice truck. Somebody customized the bed on it. Got those panels slid down in there. She's got some life left in her, but she's been well used at all. She's doing better than the old Mac over here. This has got a little bit of cancer going on. She's pretty rough.
Rusty.
Yep, she's pretty rough.
I don't know why, but all semis smell the same.
They do.
Yeah,
They smell like a.
That one and the last one that I.
That's probably because almost all truck drivers smoke. That's gonna be my guess. These are some nice trucks here. They all got aluminum beds on them, which for what we do, an aluminum bed is just not ideal. There's another Kenworth with a steel bed on it, but it's only a tandem axle. And we're not really in the mood for another dump truck right now. I do need to get a bed on my current truck, but look at that one. Look at all the holes in the side of that one. Again, I'm guessing that was probably a plow truck. Little Max CVs here. Aluminum beds, they don't look too bad. Little Mac R model. It's got a steel bed on it. He don't look too shabby. That one there's been painted up. He's pretty bad. He's been rusted out pretty bad. He just got a paint job. 04 9000. She's a little rough. Look at that. That one's got a short stack on it. That's some fancy exhaust right there, Gunner. This truck here was in really bad shape, and they just poured the paint to it. If I had to guess, this truck will get sold on the internet because somebody's thinking they're really getting something, because it'll take a good picture. But you get up close to her, she's that's supposed to be a gauge. They just painted right over it. Kind of makes it hard to read now, don't it? Got another nice Kenworth rolling in, it looks like. International. Back. There's no white GMC. That truck actually looks halfway decent for as old as what it is.
This one looks like inside.
Bed's pretty clean on it. Frame's not bad. Got a little bit of rust starting to show through. Pretty common on these. Looks like she's holding quite a bit of asphalt. Got the asphalt apron on it. Well guys, that's pretty much a quick little tour of walking around. They're up on equipment this year, I think, but they're kind of down on the odds and ends stuff, which is what I was actually more interested in. There is a few things here we're interested in. We'll probably come back up for auction day, which is a couple, 3 or 4 days away. I'm sure they'll continue to keep hauling stuff in here over the next couple days to see what they got, but that's going to be it for at least for today. We'll bring you guys back in a few days and see if we go home with anything. Man, behind the scenes, it's auction day.
It is auction day.
What'd you find?
Well, you got your choice of a shower on wheels or a toilet on wheels. Huh?
Are they powered?
I'm wondering.
They're heavy, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it even comes with the shower.
Shower head. Yeah.
Oh, they are powered. Looky there. It's like a big wheels thing. I told you.
Huh.
I told you. You just never know what you're going to find at auction. You know the bad thing about coming to auctions?
Get great ideas.
We get ideas, so we're thinking about experimenting with a root rake for the skid steer, but I think we can build one better than this. What do you think it's going to sell for?
Let's go 800.
800? Right now, nobody wants it.
Yeah.
600. He's 600 there, but he's going to go 600 there, but he's going to go.
This is kind of where I thought it was going to be.
600
Oh, yeah, now.
Yeah.
575, now 6. 600 there, but he goes 6. 600
Yeah.
quarter, 6
Yep.
quarter there, but he goes 25.
Yeah, right where you thought it'd be.
$207. $600, 207. Hey, look at here, 270.
I think we're going to have that much money in one building it, but I think we can do a better job.
Number 274.
All right, we're getting close to our prized possession down there. Are we going to commit to buying pieces to our project?
If it don't go too high, yeah, we are.
What's our limit?
Hope we get for about 25.
I'm saying no more than 175.
You're going 170.
I'll go 175. You bidding or you want me to bid?
You bid. Go at it. Your money. You bid. Me, I don't like doing this because I get to bid more. Next thing you know, you'll be paying $1,000.
No, we don't need that.
Just so I can beat somebody.
I'm not that committed. I know a welder. I don't have to beat him.
All right, we're up.
Want to give orange, you tell me, but let's go here. All right, there, but got 50, 75. He's 75, here, but 75. Now 100 there, but 100 now, quarter, now high. 100 and a half, now 75. 2, quarter, now 2 and a half. Here, but 2 and a half. He 2 and a half, here, but 2 and a half. He better get 2 and a half, here, but 2 and a half. Yes, sir, but 2 and a half. I sold it my way, 2 and a quarter right here, buyer number 113. He takes 3 of them. 298. He got 298 to 306. Everybody want to get far. I got 100. Now high. Now 75. He 175.
Yeah.
Now 200. Everybody now quarter. Here we go 2 and a quarter. Hey, 2 and a quarter.
We went 225.
Here we go 225. Here we go 2 and a quarter. I sold it $200 right there. Buyer number
229.
229. How many you want? He takes 2. Going to 300.
2 at 200. And you 175. 175, right?
175.
Close. Yeah. Try it.
I'm trying to save you some shop trouble.
There we go. There we go. So you got 2 of them. That's a plus. We got one for an extra project coming up then. All right. Now, we still ain't made it for what we came for.
It's coming up quickly, bro.
All right. All right. We're up to the item we came for.
Hey, 500 there, but 5, 200.
Rush.
Hey, 200 there, now 3, there, but go 3.
You start the bid at 200.
3, now 5. Hey, 400 there, but go 4 to 500 there, but 600 there, but 700. Hey, 700 there, but go 7, here, but go 7. I sold it $600 right there by
Yes.
number
249. No,
249, 229. 229.
Hey, what I tell you it was going to go
I
for?
like your price
Hey,
better
look at
than
here,
mine.
347.
What are you saying I'm right?
I'm very happy you're right. I will say it. I'm $600 happy you're right.
Yeah.
I thought he'd go twice that.
Good, good.
Existing and future projects.
Yes, it is. Good deal. So, does that mean you're buying lunch today?
I don't know if I'd go that far. How about an umbrella? Think about buying an umbrella?
Yeah, that's what we
It's
need.
nice today. It's not nice.
I bet they'd be going pretty high at this auction.
9981.
Oh man, our auction adventures are coming to an end, but not without a surprise purchase.
Yeah.
We had, I believe that's a 36-inch pipe clamp that'll work good for some of our clay pipes that
Yep.
just went too cheap to pass up. So we end up latching onto that. We got our project there, and we got our backing plates up
Yes,
there.
we
So
do.
all in all, pretty successful auction for a change. There's a lot more stuff to sell here, including the equipment, but the weather's not the best. We got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
Gunner's gonna be very disappointed I did not buy him a mini excavator.
Yeah.
Well, I got him a pipe clamp. He can play with that.
Yeah, he
so.
can play with it.
All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know the routine. Big old thumbs up. Appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Tell them bye. Tell them
See you
bye.
guys.